everyone. Hello, Cecilia. How are you? Good?
Good, and you?
I'm very well, thank you. Okay, Oscar.
Hi,
Good to see
Roberto.
you here.
Yeah,
Yes.
me too. How are you?
Hello, everyone else. Good. I'm very good.
Thanks.
Marcela. Hello, Victor.
Hello, teacher. Hi.
Yes. Hello, Gloria.
Hello, teacher. Is everything okay?
Yes, just a bit cold, but everything is okay.
Bit cold.
Yes, it's now we are in the fall, so the weather has changed drastically, okay?
Oh.
Yes, it's very fast. Last week it was over 30 degrees every day. Now it's like 13 at this moment.
Oh, delicious.
Here is more hot.
Is it hotter there? Yes.
A little.
This summer it's over.
Yeah, summer's over here. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. And it's funny how things change fast, understand?
Yeah.
In 1 week, it changed a lot. It's already getting dark at about 7. Last week, it was getting dark at 8:30, 9, okay? So things change very fast here. All right. Good to see everyone is here. We can start our class. Hello, Maria Clara. Hello, Regina again. Carol, good to see you here.
Hi, teacher.
Okay, yesterday we were just discussing, okay? We didn't get to read. Shut up.
I understand that language.
Yeah, yes.
Very well.
Who has a big mouth? I didn't ask anything, okay? Every time I say something in a louder voice, Google replies, understand? Here are some information about, I hate that. The impression that I have is that it's always listening to my conversation, okay? So I have to remember that before going back to bed, understand? Never say anything near Google, okay? Because it's going to be listening. All right. Before Carol shouts, or Raquel is not here yet, let me open the lesson. Do you guys remember what we were talking about yesterday?
Telecommuting.
Yes.
Pros and cons.
Okay, we do have some experts in this area, right? Mario Eduardo works at home. Okay, he provides consulting services from home. Okay, especially in heavy construction. Carol also works from home, right, Carol?
Yeah, yes, teacher.
Yes, all the time, huh?
All the time.
Yes.
For now.
Yes. Well, maybe things will change one day, maybe not, who knows?
Ah, teacher, who knows? I don't know.
Yes, we have to wait, okay? All right. As soon as I can find the lesson here, I promise I'm going to share it, okay? Yes, I found it. Good. So now I can share it and we can see if you really understand or not. Share, okay? Oops, I found the wrong lesson. Just a moment, Carol, don't get angry yet.
Sorry, I am with a pigarro. I don't know how can I say that in English.
You have to stop smoking, Carol. Smoking
teacher,
no
I don't smoke.
I honestly speaking, I've never heard such a word in English, okay? They can say I have a sore throat or I'm a little hoarse. Have you ever heard the word horse?
No. Horse?
Yeah, it's funny. You pronounce it like
the
a
animal.
the same of the pocoto, yes. But the spelling is different, huh? Okay? Yeah. Horse. Okay? Can you see it on the screen or you cannot see it yet?
No, teacher.
Not yet.
Don't share, teacher.
I pressed the button. I don't understand why. Okay. Can you see now?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now it's okay. It's okay.
Can you see the
Horse.
horse there?
Yes.
Horse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
It is a homonym to the animal. Yes. So if you're a horse, because your throat is like something is wrong, and maybe that even affects your voice. Understand?
Yeah.
And then you are hoarse.
Horse.
Yeah. There are even some jokes about it because it's the same sound of animal. Okay, so you got
The pronounce is the same.
the same, Oscar, the same.
Wow.
Yes. So if you ever listen somebody saying I'm hoarse today, it's the voice. He's not the animal. All right.
I have a horse in my throat.
Yes. Yes.
I have, it's correct. I have a horse.
No, I got a horse. Yes, I'm a horse. I'm horse.
My crew.
Yes.
A horse. Yeah.
Yeah,
like an
not
animal.
a horse, not a horse. A
It's
horse
another
for the
configuration.
animal. Yes, I'm a
Horse
horse.
animal.
Understand?
But
That
I
means
can have
Yes.
a horse and
I have a
I am a
horse.
horse.
nah, you're not a horse. Okay, you are a beautiful lady. It's different. Okay.
No.
Anyway, we were discussing. Everyone told me. Not I have a horse. If you say I have a horse, you have the animal.
Yes, it's good to have a horse.
I have a little horse in my house sometimes.
In your house, Carol?
Yes, teacher, my husband.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
God.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh. I don't want to know about that.
I'm just kidding.
Yes, yes.
I just
really
pulling in his leg.
Okay, and please don't give me any details, all right?
Yeah.
Yes. Sometimes when I see a horse in a field,
No,
I look at the horse, I look at myself, and I'm
Teacher, come
always,
on, teacher.
I always feel kind of small, understand? So, so I don't want to know about your horsey husband, understand?
Yeah.
Better not to talk about this, right, Oscar?
Yeah. Next talk, please.
Yeah. Telecommuting is better.
Yeah.
Okay? Yes. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Carol, can you read
Yeah.
for us the definition of this?
Okay. Telecommuting is a practice in which an employee works at a location, usually but not always one's home, that is remote from the actual business facility at which he or she is employed. Under this arrangement, the employee maintains close contact with co-workers and supervisor via various forms of computer, internet, and communication technology. For example, electronic email, telephone, data transfer, etc.
Carol, I think you should be horse every day.
Yeah, congratulations. Congratulations. It's very good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very proud of
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
Thank
You even read, for example, you didn't say IE, okay? That was very good. Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
Wow. Okay, I'm impressed here. Okay. You see, it was not necessary to make any corrections. Is there any question about this part that Carol has read wonderfully for us?
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
No.
Nobody has any question? No. Okay. Maria Gloria, leave your horse aside and read the next part for us, please.
Telecommuting telecommuting is an increasingly popular work option in many businesses and industries, and its usage is expected to increase in the future, boosted,
Boosted.
boosted, boosted by new innovations in computer and communication technology. This trend is
It's
driving by
driven. It's
several
driven. Yeah,
driven
drive, drove,
by
driven.
driven by several factors. Linda Shaw, author of Telecommute, Go to Work Without Leaving Home, wrote that the labor pool of employees is with specific talents which shrink, making employers more willing to make concessions to keep employees happy. Employees happy.
Glória, Maria Glória. You have to
Maria da
remember
Glória.
Maria da Glória. I'm sorry. You have to review that guide of pronunciation because sometimes you forget. For example, remember that when we have a sequence of a vowel, a consonant vowel, the first vowel is pronounced like in the alphabet. Remember that? Like Mike, Mickey. This is so stupid, honestly speaking, but this is so important at the same time. Because here we have telecommuting. Okay, because yes, if you observe the last word is co. Oh, you see, here I don't say co because I have vowel, consonant, consonant. But here at the end, I have vowel, the U, I have the consonant T, and I have the vowel E. So it's commute. And then I say telecommuting, right? And in the guide of pronunciation, it was there that EA, EE, IE, EIE, EI. I pronounce E. No, wrong letter. E. It's a long E. You need to smile. So here, in this case, for example, we say employees. If you don't emphasize the employees, I'm going to confuse with the employers. Okay?
Employees.
Yeah, employees, you need to show me your smile, that beautiful smile that you have. The labor pool of employees with the specific talents will shrink, make employers more willing to make concessions, to keep valued employees happy. Okay? So everything we talked about here, like this one here, for example, it was there in the guide of pronunciation. Every time I have O, I simply pronounce U, boosted. Okay? So that guide of pronunciation is essential for you to improve your speaking more and more. Okay?
Okay.
Is there any question in terms of vocabulary in relation to this part?
Yes, boosted.
Yes, those
Oh, yes, boosted. Okay. This is a funny word because for me, since I was born, I thought this was Portuguese. For some reason, my father used this word a lot in my house, understand? Every time the TV was not working very well, he would say, I need to change the booster. I need to change the booster. And I've been listening to this word since I was a child. To boost is something that amplifies, makes something bigger, understand? Like the use of telecommuting is expected to boost in the future, okay? That means it's going to increase a lot. It's going to be amplified. And why my father used this? I didn't know it was English, but he bought a booster to make the TV signal stronger, understand? So it was a booster, okay? Right here where I'm standing, there is an internet booster. Okay, the name is this, Internet Booster, because the router is located about maybe 20, 25, 30 meters away from here. So in order for me to get a very good speed internet connection, I put a booster here, understand? So it receives the signal, amplifies it, and then my internet is good, okay? Understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can even show you the booster, but it's white. You see, I don't think you are going to be able to see it. Oh, but it's a booster. Okay? You just plug it in an electric outlet and it, boom, amplifies the internet. Okay?
Okay.
I don't know if you can see it because, oh, see? This is a booster. Okay? Another question.
Yes, teacher, I can't remember what it means shrink. I know it's the past of shrunk, but I don't remember
No,
what
it's
it
the
means.
opposite. This is the present.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
Oh.
something like this,
Shrink.
okay.
Yeah, it will. You see, so you can only use the verb
Only
in the base
present.
form. Yes, it will
Okay.
shrink. Ah, Carol, you forgot this.
Yes, teacher, sorry.
I
No
forgot
problem.
to teacher.
Ah, much better then. So anyway, this has two different uses or meanings. One is not the case here. It's used to refer to a psychologist or a psychiatrist, a shrink. In movies, many times you listen to this, like, are you gonna see your shrink today? You have to tell him or her. So shrink is a slang used to refer to a psychiatrist or a psychologist. That is a slang. What is the real meaning of this? Easy to understand. Carol, did you wash any of your new clothes in Canada while you were there?
I wash
You feel
it, teacher.
dry.
And my clothes shrink.
Exactly.
Yes, shrink.
I
Yes,
remember.
they shrunk.
Okay.
Yes.
Shrunk.
That's what happens because the washing machines outside Brazil always use hot water. And it seems that the clothes made in Brazil are not prepared for that. And then you put in the dryer and they shrink even more. Okay? So, especially jeans, if you wash for the first time, probably you have the impression that you have gained about 5 kilos because you won't be able to get inside of them. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this
Thank
is an interesting sentence. Oh, did you pay attention? The labor pool of employees with specific talents will shrink. And this will make the employers more willing to make concessions to keep valued employees happy. Understand? For instance, Carol, you could be a good example. So far, you have no babies, no children, right?
Right.
Let's suppose you go back to work and you decide to have a baby, which is perfectly okay. But then you just tell your boss, I'm sorry. I want to quit because I got pregnant. It's difficult for me to drive here every day. I'm not feeling very well. But you are a talented employee. So your boss will probably make concessions to keep you happy. And then he'll say, no, come on, we can find a way to solve this. Probably you can work at home. You can start telecommuting. Understand? So many positions in the future will be replaced by telecommuters, or
Yes, yes.
people will start telecommuting. Okay?
Yes.
The employers will be happy, and the employees will be also happy. Okay? Oscar, can you read the next part for me, please?
Sure. A smaller labor pool combined with increasing demand for highly skilled laborers has fueled driving change in working environments. Scarce,
Yes.
highly skilled workers have begun to demand more flexible work arrangements, especially as they choose to live farther and farther from their employees. So, and other observers also note demographic change within the American workforce as a factor in the growth of the growth of the telecommuting. These analysts contend that new generation of workers are less willing to sacrifice time with family than their counterparts of previous eras.
Okay. Do you understand this?
Yes.
No question?
Teacher,
Oh,
what's the meaning of pool in labor pool?
In this case, it means a group of workers.
what means what? I can listen.
Labor is the same of work.
Work, okay.
Who is a group of? So a
Okay.
smaller group of workers combined with an increasing demand for highly skilled laborers has fueled employee-driven change in working environments. Because, for instance, especially in the area of IT, okay? In the IT, that is the information technology, okay? Information technology. This area has been demanding every day more and more skilled employees. And it's not easy to find. So, Tiago, are you in this class now? Tiago? Is he here today? No.
I think no, teacher.
Yes, Tiago could confirm what I'm going to say now. The demand for skilled IT employees is so huge that companies today hire IT skilled laborers from anywhere in the globe. Can you believe this?
Yes.
Yes.
Companies from Europe, companies from the United States, Canada, India, China, Indonesia, they don't care where you live. If you're good in one specific area and they need it, they hire you, okay? And they pay you in dollars, they give you a lot of perks, and you don't ever have to go to work, okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was going to ask Tiago to confirm it because he knows about this. He's in the IT area. So if you have a good CV, you are at LinkedIn, for instance, you can be sure that people will be contacting you from all over the world.
Yeah.
And they only ask for one thing, English.
Yes.
The skills you have, but you need to speak English because that's the way you can communicate with them. And even if they are in China or in Japan, the official language is going to be English, okay? And believe me, they pay a lot, okay? Any question about this?
No.
Yes, Marcela, are you gonna ask me something?
No, teacher.
I have. What means shawl, teacher?
That's the name of the guy.
Ah,
Linda,
really?
it's a girl.
Okay.
Oh, Linda Shaw.
Ah, sorry.
No, she's the author
Okay.
of this
I
book.
have blonde hair. Sorry for that. Okay.
I know. Can you believe that of all the things that you joke about, this is the only one so far that they also joke about in English, okay?
Really? Oh,
Yes.
at least one teacher.
Yes, okay. So if you say this in English, they understand exactly what you are trying to say because they
Okay.
do have many jokes about blondes, okay?
Really?
Yes,
It's not
I'm
so
sorry.
good, but it's okay.
Yes, I'm sorry, but it's true. One day I was having dinner with some friends, and the wife of my friend is 100% blonde. And my friend started telling a lot of jokes, one after another, all about blondes. You should have seen the face of his wife, okay? She was not happy at all. I'm sure that she slept wearing jeans that night, understand?
Yeah.
Maria Clara, can you read this next part for us, please? This desire to spend more time at home.
Yes. This desire to spend more time at home and avoid long commutes is touted as a key factor in making telecommuting an attractive benefit. Finally, new technologies have made working from home a viable alternative. With the advent of high-speed modems, fax machines, voice mail, powerful personal computers, electronic mail, and the like, workers can now perform their jobs without losing touch employers and customers.
Customers, okay. Only one word here, viable. Okay? Maria Clara?
Okay.
We say viable alternative. Any question about this?
Yeah, toted.
Yes, is considered, okay? It's appointed as a key factor. Any other question about this part or no?
No.
Do you understand this part here? Powerful personal computer, electronic mail, and the like?
And the like, no.
We
And
talked
some like
about
this.
We talked about this, Erica, a few classes ago.
Really?
Do you remember when we talked about predicate adjectives?
Yes.
Okay. And we saw like and alike, remember?
Yes.
In this case, this is not the verb. It's an adjective. It means electronic mail and the like. It means and similar things.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yes, many people think like is always a verb. That's not true. Yesterday, we spent the entire class talking about the advantages, disadvantages of telecommuting for the employees, for the employers, for the environment, for the society. Let's see what they consider to be positive factors. Okay, Cecilia, can you read this first part for us, please?
Sure. Advantage of telecommuting. Both employers and employees have found telecommuting to be a mutually beneficial arrangement in many instances. Proponents, several positive factors in particular.
Okay, let me move the page. Yes, I'll move the page for you, please.
Okay. Help employees.
You can stop here.
Okay. Telecommuting arrangement can help workers realize a general improvement in the personal quality of life. They avoid long, stressful commutes at this game, no, teacher?
Thus
gain more time for
pleasurable activities,
and more flexibility for changeable tasks like child and elder care.
Okay.
What is elder care? I don't know.
It's the care of people like your teacher. Old people. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, because yesterday, Camille, I think, mentioned that when you stay home, you can look after the children, okay? But another advantage is not only looking after the children. Sometimes you have to look after the older people, okay? Like I'm sure that Erika is of a great help for her mother at the moment, understand?
Mm-hmm.
Her mother must be absolutely happy that she's home, okay? So we also, I don't know how old she is, but she's older than you, of course. She's your mother. So,
Yes.
so it could be considered elder care. Elder is the same of older, okay?
Okay.
Don't ask me why some people say elder instead of older, okay? But it's common.
I never
Sometimes,
see.
yeah, it's very common. Some people just say like, do you have any elder brother or sister? That means older brother or sister, okay? And we always say elderly. Aren't you familiar with this word? Elderly. Elderly means old people. Okay?
Okay.
Any other question or no?
No.
Thus gaining.
Yes.
Thus is used to introduce a consequence of something. It is the same of therefore, so, gaining more time for pleasurable activities and more flexibility, okay? It's a connector that means this. As a consequence, therefore, okay?
Okay.
Be careful not to confuse thus with thus. The TH is the key for pronouncing correctly. Thus, the other one is does, okay? Thus, yeah, TH, tongue between the teeth. Okay, Raquel, can you read the next part? Increased retention of valued employees.
Increase retention of valued employees. Many businesses lose workers when those employees undergo significant life changes, such as starting a family or relocating to another region
Or state.
or state because of a spouse career. Telecommunicating is one way.
No, telecommuting.
Telecommuting is one way in which a business may be able to continue to utilize the service of an otherwise unavailable worker. It is also touted as a tool that permits workers to minimize use of personal days in instances where they have to stay home and care for a sick child, etc.
Okay. This is an interesting paragraph. It's important to understand. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't understand any entire passage, let me know because I think it's crucial to understand this.
Teacher, the pronunciation region or
Region.
region. Okay.
Region, regional, okay?
Region. Yeah, okay, thank you.
It's the Mike Mickey, region, vowel, consonant, vowel.
Okay. Region.
Any, understand this, especially this part here. This part, I think it's quite important to make sure you fully understand this part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the word spouse, it means either husband or wife. No, both.
Wife or husband, yeah, okay.
Okay, so Carol can say, teacher, this is my spouse. And her husband could say, teacher, this is my spouse. So spouse is neutral, okay? Husband and wife, no, they have a gender. So such as starting a family or relocating to another region or state because of a spouse's career. Let's suppose that somebody here is married to a judge or a general or even an engineer, that the family, the company, I'm sorry, decides to transfer him to another country or to another region or even to the other side of Brazil. And he has such a good job, he's not going to decline that. But the wife or either the husband, they work. If they are good workers, skilled workers, the employer will do everything they can to preserve them. Understand? So, okay, you're gonna move to Manaus? Oh, okay. Is there any way we can continue working? Okay. Maybe they have internet in the jungle, right?
Maybe, surely.
Okay. Well, many Americans asked me if we had the toilets in the jungle, right?
Yes,
So-
yes.
You know how things are there.
Oh, I definitely know.
Yes, I'm sure you do. Because when you tell them you live in Manaus, Manaus? Do you live in a house?
Yeah.
Or on
Do
a
you
tree?
have a tiger as a pet?
Yes.
You
Yes.
eat
Something.
monkey? You
Yes.
have a crocodile on your
Do you have
garden?
urine?
Snakes.
Yeah,
Well,
ridiculous.
one day an American asked me if I actually lived on a house.
Oh God.
I said, I beg your pardon, but do you guys have like regular houses? I said, no, actually I live under the bridge.
Yeah.
The guy said,
But I
"Oh,
can
you
fly
have
to
bridges?
the United States.
You have a bridge." I said, "Oh, yes, we have. Yes, big, long bridges. And I live under them with like another million people." And America was, "You are joking." I said, "No, you are joking. Come
Yeah.
on, man. Okay?
Yeah.
I think they are the most the country
Ignorant
who
people."
who doesn't know about the history of other countries. They don't care and they make stupid questions.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
there is a reason for that. Do you know why?
They just learn their own history.
They only learn what they want to learn. They can
Yeah.
choose. And it's possible when you are at school, you can pick. What would you like to study? Geography of the world, 3 students. Geography of the United States, about 10 students. Geography of your state, about 20 students.
Oh,
Geography of your county. So they are very narrow-minded, understand?
yes, yeah,
Yeah.
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 Wow.
they're terrible.
Well, if I tell you what happened to me the first time we had a summer vacation, you're going to say that's not possible.
What teacher?
Well, I used to study in Seattle, that is in the state of Washington, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Washington, Oregon, and California. So during my first summer vacation, I went down to where? California, of course. And then when we got back to school in September, we were sitting talking about summer. What did you do? Where did you go? And then I said, oh, I just went down to California. You know, I had always dreamed of visiting there. And can you believe that one of the guys said, oh, I'm also crazy about going to Mexico, man. I said, what? I also want to go down to Mexico one day. I said, well, maybe about 150 years ago it was Mexico, but I think it's been United States for some time now. And he was, what do you mean? I said, what I mean? California is probably one of the most important states in the United States.
Yeah.
He said, that's not in Mexico?
Oh my God.
And I said, not really, man, not really. And he was, wow, okay. And they speak English normally,
No.
right? So I was talking about California. California, just for you to have an idea, has a GDP. Do you know what's a GDP?
No.
The gross domestic product. No, product. That is our
Yes.
famous PIB.
PIB.
Maybe.
Ah, okay. Mhm.
The GDP of California is higher than the GDP of Brazil.
Oh.
All right?
It's a huge state. Eh?
The richest
Yeah.
electricity consumption of California only is higher than Brazil.
Silicon
Yes.
Valley is there. Silicon Valley is there.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
It is.
And it's not only the Silicon Valley, there are many large companies there, understand?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's amazing. And the guy, oh, I also want to go to Mexico one day.
Yeah.
I was impressed.
It's
So-
a poor knowledge. Eh?
Yeah, very poor. They don't know anything even about the United States. Imagine about
Yeah.
Brazil.
Yeah. Forget
Okay.
about.
Yeah, when you say, "Hi, I'm from Brazil." Oh, como estás? Would you respond to that?
Yeah.
I will respond. Yeah, estoy bien. Mhm.
You see, you stimulated them. I always go like,
No, I will say that and be ironic. That I live in Brazil,
okay.
that we don't speak that.
You know what I usually do, Raquel? I say,
What?
pardon? ¿Estás bien? I said, what? I'm trying to talk in Spanish. I said, I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish. Of course I do. Understand?
Yes.
I just pretend that I don't understand. And they look, but you're from Brazil. I said, exactly. Oh, so you speak Spanish? Of course not. You speak Portuguese.
Yeah, they all think.
And they are, really? That's not Spanish? No?
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, maybe now you know. Okay? I never reply, even at
Okay.
immigration. I
Uh-huh.
play dumb. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't understand. Really? Several times at immigration, they started talking to me in Spanish after getting my passport. Like, ¿cuánto tiempo pretende quedarse en los Estados Unidos de la América? Look into the eyes and say, I'm sorry, sir. What did you say? And they would repeat the sentence in Spanish. And I would say, I'm sorry, I don't understand a word of what you're saying.
Oh,
And then they, I'm bad, okay?
with
Because
the immigration people, I don't do that.
I do, and I did, and I will always do it,
But
understand?
you have a passport, an Italian passport. A Brazilian passport will not work very well.
I am sure it will, because they have to learn. They
I
are
have problem
supposed
with
to
the
speak.
immigration. I hate the immigration. I always agree with the immigration, always. I don't have one trip that I don't have problem.
Well,
You always say,
Someday I was arrested, teacher. Someday I was.
you were
I know I
arrested?
was no.
You will be.
I
arrested.
will be arrested. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure about this.
I have been.
I hope
yeah.
not.
I hope to. My husband.
At least you are a lawyer.
Yes.
This don't mean nothing for
I
the
know.
immigration or something like this.
Yeah. But immigration employees, they are supposed to speak their language. If you don't understand, they are supposed to call a translator. That's how it works. So the guy was trying to talk to me in a language that's not my language. So I don't answer. I refuse to answer. I make them feel really bad, and they cannot do anything about it, all right? Yes. Because if you don't speak English, you just say, I'm sorry, in Portuguese, I don't speak English. I need a translator, and they have to call a translator. They cannot kick anyone out of any country for not being able to speak the language. Okay? Good. So, clear. This paragraph, no problem? Okay.
No problem.
We have time for one more. So, Marcela, Let's see the increased employee productivity.
Yeah. Increase employee productivity. Business study and anecdotal
Anecdotal.
evidence both suggests that employees are often much more productive at home, where dropping interruptions and meetings are not distractions. Instead, the telework can focus on the job at hand. Of course, productivity at home is
Productivity. You say product, productivity.
Productivity at home is directly related to the employee's level of self-discipline and abilities.
I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Maria da Glória.
Maria da Glória.
I told you, Maria da Glória. Okay. Employees. I need to see your beautiful smile. Employees. Okay?
Employees.
When you read it normally, employers, I don't understand. I get confused. I think it's the boss. It's not the boss. It's the employee. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
We talked, remember, Cecilia, about the distractions that I misunderstood you. I understood discretion.
Yes.
Remember? That's it. Oh, that's one of the reasons where drop-in interruptions and meetings are not distractions. Okay? Any question about this part?
Anecdotal, Roberto.
Anecdotal. Yes, an anecdote is like a story. Okay? So business studies and evidence stories, but use it as an adjective. Anecdote is not a joke. Many Brazilians think an anecdote, because in Portuguese we have the word anedota. I think it exists in Portuguese, no?
Yes.
Yes. I haven't heard this for a long time, but I think it exists. And they think it's a funny story. No, it's just a story. So not only business studies, but also evidences from stories suggest that employees are much more productive at home. And that is absolutely true. Right, Carol?
Yeah.
You work a lot more, okay? You don't stop for a coffee break and then you engage in a personal conversation with your coworkers.
But I am much better now. I washing my clothes in the week during the week.
Coffee break?
Yes, of course. I am much better now.
Okay, that's good. You see, you don't spend your time gossiping, right?
Yes, exactly. This is a good point.
Yes. At the office, there is always a new gossip.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the cough time, yes. It's
Yes, exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Teacher, what I mean the drop in?
it's when people come in to say something, you know, to ask for something, like you're in the middle of writing a report, drop in interruptions. And a guy comes and says, Carol, have you got any printing paper there? I ran out of all the paper. And you say, well, let me check. Yeah, I got some here. Is that enough? Yeah, that's enough. But the guy already interrupted you. Understand?
Okay.
In your house, if your husband is not there, who's going to interrupt you? Nobody. You don't even have a dog.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, right.
Right.
Another question about this, Maria da Glória.
It's okay, teacher. It's that.
Can you observe that everything we talked about yesterday is absolutely correct?
Yeah.
So that means that you guys were absolutely right. You see it? In the last one, I'm gonna read it. Cost savings. Businesses can often gain significant savings in facilities costs, like office space. We talked about this yesterday. Parking space, okay? When staff members telecommute. Remember, somebody said, it's not necessary to have parking space for everybody. It's not necessary to have a large office. It's here, right? But I'd like you to read, probably, if you can, by tomorrow, the disadvantages that they mentioned. See if we did mention all of them, or if there is any disadvantage here that nobody talked about, right? Try to discover this. If there is any word that you don't understand, just circle. Don't waste your time looking up for that word. I just want you to read and see if we covered every disadvantage mentioned here. Just this. Is that clear?
Okay.
Clear.
Okay, teacher.
Excellent. I'll see you guys tomorrow at the same time at the same place. I hope you have a wonderful evening. All right?
Thank you,
Bye-bye,
Roberto.
teacher.
you.
Until
Bye-bye.
tomorrow.
Very much. See you
Bye-bye,
tomorrow.
everyone.
See
See you.
you
Bye-bye.
all tomorrow.
Yep,
See
for
you.
sure. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.